Hello there everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is AC and this is Ancient Cities, and in this video we will actually talk about what the dev team themselves actually wrote to me down in the comment section below on my last video. And the reason for this is actually because I appreciate what they wrote, and I just want more of you to actually know, because I think you will actually find this very useful. Now the first thing is about their new last update, the biological family, which is, or tribe members actually have a relationship with the other tribe members. And I'm just gonna quote what they wrote, because again, I think you'll appreciate this. They wrote, "Hi, try to select some tribe member. There is a new tab showing family relationship. These relation will be used in the future for several character behavior. Currently, this information is used by the characters to go to stand near other characters when there is no work to do. There is also a new animal species included in this update. Thanks for your videos." Now, and I really appreciate what they wrote, because I actually didn't notice this. If I just turn on the UI here, I actually didn't notice this, but they do have some kind of a relation, and I think this is it. Family, browse family relative. Now it says here unknown parents, not coupled, no siblings, no offspring. And I actually didn't notice this, but here we have a chunk of people sitting around, and you see here, oops, there we got. Now we have parents, unknown parents, apparently, because I think that, they are, of course, the new tribe member, because this gameplay here it's relatively new. Now we got a couple here. I believe I say correctly, I don't know. So Aten is in a couple with this dude here, person. And progeny, we actually have two people here. I believe kids. For some reason, I'm not sure what this means, but I believe this is kids, and they got no siblings. And this is actually pretty cool, because now we got the kids here, and parents. Oh, okay. Carney. Oh, this is a different one. Adam. Let's see if we pick this guy over here, if it's possible, of course. There you go. Now we got Attain, and we got Igot. Now this is pretty cool, and we got the sibling. Oh, okay, so this is a sibling, not a child. This actually makes great sense. So that is actually pretty cool, and I'm really excited to see what the dev team will come up in the future. Now, and again, this video will be a little bit shorter than usual, but I just want to share this with you guys. So I won't do like a wild gameplay or anything, but I think this is very important, because I didn't notice, and maybe some of you also did not notice, so I just wanted to share with you guys. And this is pretty great. Now, I know some people believe that this game is doomed, or this is a scam, and so on. And you know what? It's okay to believe that. I mean, I'm not gonna, disagree with you if you think that, but I just don't believe it myself. I think this game has a great potential. I think this game is fun for what it is, and it is an early access. It is a small team doing this, but it's not about the pace, it's about the results of this game. And I do believe this is very important. So I don't see a personal reason why I should hate on something if it still is going. This game is still in development, so I don't see any problem. I know there is a lot of game out there, new indie games, that start a game and then just bail out and take the money from people and so on. But that is just the sad gaming industry that we are living under right now. But I don't believe that this game has to do anything with this. At least this is my personal opinion. Otherwise, I wouldn't actually make so many videos on ancient cities. Now, I do want to quote one thing that the dev team actually wrote to me, and I do think this is also important because I do want you to know that this is coming from them, and I do actually appreciate it that they wrote this because there was some stuff that I didn't know. But let me just point it out here, and I'm gonna quote once again. We understand that this development is perceived as slow since everyone is used to developments by large studios of hundreds of people or by indie studios of dozens of them. In our case, we are a genuine indie studio of a handful of people working from home, so the development will be slow. This does not mean that the game is in danger. On the contrary, being small, we have the ability to survive with very little and above all to make the game we want to make, whatever it takes. So enjoy the game slowly. This is a long and fun journey, end quote. Now, I do agree with them, and I think, and I know some of you might gonna hate on me or whatever, I don't care, but I do agree with them, and it does take time, and I believe that good games take longer time, and I do believe that games that are not as good or not as fun, or they usually don't take much time to make, at least compared to the size of the game. So I do think that this is very important to know, and I do believe that it is worth taking note that this dev team, I believe, are trying to make a hell of a great game, but they are just limited by the size, and not necessarily limited, but they maybe just don't want to rush this game, because rushing through a process to make a great product is never going to be a great product. Nonetheless, guys, that was just the thing that I want to share with you guys. So I hope you really enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did, and consider to subscribe to not miss out on any video in the future. And until next time, have a great one. Bye.